Alright, hey everyone. So, I had a whole bunch of vape mail that I wanted to share with you guys that I was waiting for to do a video. Um, just to give you what's going to happen. Next week I'm going to do a review on the Trident. And that'll be next week. I'll do a review on it because I'm going to be playing with it all week since I'm done using the SmokTech Octopus RDA. I'm done using it. I'll do the build for you guys right now that I do on it that was doing really well. Since I drilled out the holes to 2mm, I drilled out another 2mm hole. I drilled out the first 2mm hole, and it wasn't enough with the dual coil. So I drilled out another, and it was working good with dual coils. So, I'm going to rebuild it for you guys to show you exactly how I build it and why I build it the way that I build it. And I'll be playing with the Trident all week, trying to get it perfect to where I think that it vapes the best. And I'll give you a review next week on the weekend. Don't know what day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever I get the free time. But I wanted to show you and I haven't took off my airflow controller just because I use it with my my other dripper. But I'm gonna show you this. So that's the way it comes built. Okay, so it's already dual coil. It's got a nice little deck there with like a little lip on it. A little lip right here to catch the juice. I don't know how I'm going to do this quad coil yet, but I'm going to do the review based on a single and a dual coil. And then, I'll write that out for you. The coils, in my opinion, that come on it right away are not that great. They only burn in the middle. In the middle for some reason. I think they just have a whole bunch of hot spots, but it doesn't matter because I'm taking this off. I don't like using silica, so I'm going to rip these off for this week and drop some coil in there and some micro coils. So I'll be using cotton and micro coils on this, single coil and dual coil. So I'll do a review on that later on. So we'll do the review next week on single and dual coil, and then the week after that we'll do the build on dual and single coils, and then the week after that we'll do a review on quad coils and a build for quad coils. Let me take this off of here. Alright, it's hard to take this apart. You gotta definitely have it on your mod to be able to take off this middle section. And don't take off the drip tip if you want to take off this top section. And that's not going to work. You guys probably can't see me because of autofocus. Yeah. Which I gotta keep remembering to do that. So you gotta put it on before you do anything with it. Put it on a mod, and you're gonna try to take the middle section off of the bottom section, which is you're gonna pull it apart in these three pieces, which is the middle, top, and the drip tip. So you're gonna pull that off the bottom with it connected to your mod before you do anything. Don't take off the drip tip. Don't take off the top section with the drip tip. Don't anything. The first thing you want to do is you want to put it on your mod. Take off the top three sections, because if you don't, you're gonna have one hell of a time. And then after that, you're gonna want to keep the drip tip on the top section and pull it away from the middle section. And then after that, you can take the drip tip off the top section. That's the only way to get it apart easy. Initially when you first get it. So just try to keep that in mind when you get your Trident. That's very important. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Got another bottle of blueberry 50 milliliter. Some extreme ice flavoring to put in this big giant bottle of spearmint for the wife. Comes with a cool cap. It's got a solid cap with no dripper, and then you got a cap that they send with it to fill up bottles. And then I got this for my wife's grandma. It's another Ego battery. That's for her for Christmas. Just grabbing piece by piece for her kit for Christmas. And I got another Puri tank. Got the wife another Puri tank. Alright, so got my old blueberry, but let's put this on here so I can take off this top part of this SmokTech Octopus RDA, and it's got juice everywhere. Hey, babe, will you do me a favor and grab me some toilet paper? There's juice for me using this last night all over the place. I could probably use it right now and show you how it's been performing. It's been performed pretty well, actually. I don't know, that should be alright for right now, I guess. Put that. Thought it was in there. Okay. Alright. So, I've been vaping this at, what is it, 4.5? It's got 1.7 ohm coil in there. Well, dual coils. So 4.5. Which is not bad. I just wish I had a little bit more vapor. Definitely not the freshest juice. I'll clean this up a little bit. I'll show you what I've been using for the past week. Or maybe a week and a half, I don't know. Something like that. But this is what I'm gonna rip apart. Alright. Let's start ripping this part. Yeah, will you grab me a little bit more, please? Grab another plastic bag. Just put some wicks on. Okay. Okay, get in here and get a drink. So last time you come in and out. You come in and out again, then you're staying inside. You're not going to keep running in and out.
No, go back out. But if we come back in, we're stuck in here.
Oh, the cotton ripped. Oh, the cotton ripped. Let's see if we can pull it out this other side. Yeah, pulled it out pretty easy. Alright. A little bit more left in here. Okay. This coil is still good, but I'm going to show you how dry burning it. That's why I didn't autofocus yet. You can dry burn this thing, and it's the perfect coil again. Look at that. Just fried everything off of it. Oh. I think I just burnt the one coil up. Nope, not yet. It was just having a hard time lighting for a second. There we go. Oh, and it lit on fire. Alright. And coils are still really good. I just gotta rinse off this one that you see right now. It's still got stuff all over it. But actually, you know what? I don't think I do have to clean it off. But anyways, I'm gonna rip this off anyways, just because showing you guys how to build this. So get to this. Clean this up a little bit more. Alright, let's rip these coils off of here. And if you're going to do this, make sure you don't hit that button for firing it. Obviously, I'm not going to. Keep my finger well away from it. Alright, so we got that done. So what we'll do now is we'll wrap our coils, and that's not on autofocus, but I gotta see how I'm gonna do this. Hold on, I'm going to pause this to get a close-up on this while I build it. Okay, hopefully this works out. But first, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my my 4-inch ruler, measure out 4 inches of Canthal wire. Grab my nail clippers, clip my 4 inches. I got this this whole roll of Canthal trying to unroll on me at the moment. Not good. Okay, stop unrolling. Ain't that fun? Okay. measure another 4 inches. So grab my ruler. Get down a little bit. Okay, that's about good. So I'm doing this on a 2 millimeter drill bit. So 4 inches each one. I'm going to get 12 wraps on this. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show this on camera. I need to find a better way to do this, but start it like that. And I'll try to autofocus a little bit on this. There we go. So that's do my 12 wraps. So I'll try to get close as I possibly can. And I forgot something before I started this. That's not good. Basically what I forgot was my little torch. So after I'm done wrapping this, I'll grab that. Okay, we're on 6. I'm way too far apart right now. Okay. But that's not going to matter anyway. So 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let me count and make sure. 3, 6, 6, 9, 10, 11. I need to get one more, so I'll do it on this back leg. And that'll be my 12. So, make sure they're coming out. I wrap that one around another coil. Not good. Okay, so 12 wraps. Okay, it doesn't look pretty. You see how bad that is? This is an example of me doing this really, really crappy, and I'll show you how I get it perfect. Okay, so I need to go grab my torch really quick, so give me 1 second. Alright. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take this off of your drill bit, and you're going to grab your little needle-nose pliers, okay, and you're going to try to get both of the legs in this while you squeeze it, okay, so. And then you squeeze it. Okay. And when you squeeze it, it's going to squish it all together. So when you do that, which I wasn't ready yet, I need to light my little torch, but fill it really quick. You need to grab my Zippo, which I also forgot in my box here. So grab my Zippo so I can do some hands-free lighting of my torch. Let's see if it lights. No, it doesn't. It needs some fluid. I'm super unprepared for this one today. Not good. Alright. Okay. Fire. Okay. That going. Shut the zippo off now. Grab this little coil again. Grab it. Grab it by both the legs here and the rest of the coil. You just want to squish them legs in there too. It's really important to get the legs to make this coil really nice. Trying to squish one side uneven on me right now. Hold on. Okay. It's still. Hey. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. I need to hurry this up. But I'm just gonna get the coil really hot. And then I'm gonna stick it underneath cold water, which it would have been nice to have cold water on too. So get it nice and red. And you can see, nice and red. Stick it directly underneath the water so it holds its shape. Once you do that, you can literally just grab it because it's not going to be hot because you got it wet, and let it go. And that's your perfect micro coil. Now, turn the water off, turn the torch off, and we do it all over again. So, perfect little coil. Okay, and then grab your other wire, grab the drill bit again, and you do it all over again. Just hold it like that, and then start wrapping. Try to get as close as you possibly can to the other coil that you just set down. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think I did 12. I counted 12, but I don't think I did 12. So, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, apparently I did 12. It just doesn't seem like I did. Alright. So now that I did that, take the coil. You see it? Coil, take it off the drill bit. See how bad that is? That is definitely not a micro coil. Alright, we'll grab our pliers. Try to include them legs. So this is a 12-11 rat. Stick it in here. Let's push it together. We'll light our Zippo. So that's a good thing about hands-free. Light that Zippo. Grab a light for your torch. Okay, set that down for a second. Make sure you don't burn nothing. Close your Zippo. Turn your water on. Heat that coil up. The flame right at my hand is getting kind of warm. So, heat that coil up nice and good. And stick it right underneath the water. Okay, shut the torch off. Shut the water off. Oil's nice and cooled down already. We got this leg trying to go over the top of the sea. It's trying to go on the top of the coil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my drill bit in there all the way until it gets to the leg, and I'm going to pull that leg down a little bit, and there we go. I easily fixed it just like that. It's a little bit spread on the end, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clamp it down again. So I'm going to clamp it down again. I'm going to light my Zippo. Turn my water on, light my torch. Just because I want it to be perfect. I'm going to heat that coil up. And stick it right underneath that water. Okay, done. Turn the torch off. Close the Zippo. Turn the water off. Grab my coil. And now it's perfect. So perfect. Alright, so we got our 2 coils. I need to make some cotton. What are we at for time? Whew. Time is getting pretty high there. Let's see. I might have to combine these 2 videos together. That sucks. I hate doing that on my phone. So I need 2 coils or 2 wicks. That's not a good wick. It didn't get most of the Q-tip. So that's a good one. Okay, so that's a bad one. Sometimes you get bad ends off the Q-tips. By the way, this is Q-tip brand Q-tips. It's the only ones you can use that don't have anything extra on them. Oh, that was a good one too. Basically what you do is you just take this cotton and you start spreading it apart. I usually cut it and then start spreading it, but lately I've just been ripping it apart instead of cutting it and ripping it apart nice and easy. I'm just kind of just going at it, going crazy. And then you get to a point to where you have it all crazy like, and then you just roll it up. Don't compress it, don't twist it, just kind of lightly roll it. And then when you get it in a nice kind of straight line like that, you can put it in the palm of your hand and take your finger over the entire piece of it, like this. Just kind of lightly roll it on the center of your hand. And of course, I'm trying to do it on camera, so it's giving me a hard time. Of course. Okay. Alright. Alright. There we go. Now it's going. Okay. And you just do that until it's kind of nicely compressed. You don't want it too tight. You just want it nicely compressed. So that's a new cotton wick, and that's one. So we'll put that there, and then we'll pull apart this one. Let me pull it apart. Give me a hard time here. Okay, there we go. This one seems a little bit small, actually. Doesn't seem as, yeah, it's definitely not as thick as the other one. So hold on. I'm gonna try to get me another one here. Yeah, that's really small. That didn't work at all. Yeah. Sometimes you get more bad Q-tip ends than you want in a row. Okay. This one's kind of small too. What am I having a bad streak of Q-tips while I'm doing a video? What's the deal? Alright. So basically, since this one's really small too, what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of add it to this one. Okay. So, like that. Okay. So then we start rolling it. Just gently roll it. Like that. And this video is going to cut off in a second here, so I'm going to have to restart a new video. So, roll this until it gets cut off. It's going to stop at 33 minutes and 25 seconds, or 24 seconds. Okay, let's cut off in a second here. And I'll just record again. Alright, and recording again. Alright, so, where are my little scissors? Okay, so, what we're going to want to do here is whatever end gets the point, which is that one, you want to cut it back flat. And same for this one. And those are going to be the ends that you thread through the coil. So, grab this base, grab these coils, and one side through. Okay, get this other one in there. And when you're sticking this second coil through, you want to make sure you hold that first one so that the second coil doesn't push it out to here or through you. So you see all of them ends sticking out. I'm gonna realign these coils real quick with my drill bit while they're on the base. They're just a little crooked and such. Stick this drill bit in there, and I'm gonna line it up exactly how I want it, and I'm gonna bend over the wire just so it doesn't move anywhere. Okay, so that side is set. Okay, so I just set that side that you're looking at right now. It's a little bit above that air hole, which that air hole is not functioning no more. I sealed it. Okay, so we'll work on this side now. Stick that drill bit back in there. Put it exactly how you want it. And when you get it where you want it, you take them wires and you bend them over. That was that side. That was that side. And then this side's a little loose, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten down these screws a little bit, just so it stops moving. Get both of them down. Alright. So, pull that out of there. And that's what you have for that side right there. And then, if you notice that your coils are a little bit spread again, what you can do is, let me see if this will fire. Alright, cool, it's going to fire. Now, I'm going to get that coil nice and hot because it's spread a little bit. I'm going to get it hot. And get it hot again, dang it. I'm going to squish it. But right before I squish it, I'm going to release the button. Now my second coil ain't burning. Oh, it's touching the other wire. That's probably why. No, it's not getting a good connection now. I'm not going to be able to do anything right now. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to tighten these posts down, because it's not letting me. It's not firing. I was hoping it'd let me, but it's not going to. So I'm going to tighten these posts down. The side just messed up on me. So I'm going to undo the post and grab this drill bit and stick that back in there. That's about where I want it. I realigned it and tighten this post down. Hopefully it don't move. If it does, I'm going to have to hold the drill bit in there as I tighten the post down. Alright, and it's, as you can tell, it's looking pretty good. Both coils, nice and level. I got a little bit of spacing on that one. So I'm going to try to, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these wires off. Okay, that's one. Break this one out. Okay, that's two. Okay. And that's three. And here's the last one. The coil's moving around a little bit. I don't like that. I'm going to have to tighten that post down a little bit more. Still kind of moving. I just tried to tighten that post down really, really tight, and it didn't budge too much. Okay, so that's that. Let's see if it fires now. Yeah, they're both firing now. Okay, so let's hold this button. Get that coil nice and red hot. Get that coil nice and red. Okay, and trying the second one. Nope, didn't get it the way I wanted to. Okay. Alright. So they're nice, tight, pretty much for the most part. They're not perfect, but I'm gonna tell you what, they're gonna vape like microcoils, and they're gonna perform like microcoils, and they're gonna be safe. They're not gonna have any problems with firing. Let's just give you a readout on what the ohms are. Check battery, ohms, 1.2. I got to a 2. That's crazy. I thought it was going to be a 1.8 or a 1.6 or 1.7. But that's okay. I can live with that. Okay, so I don't wet my cotton or anything. I just kind of twist the end that I'm going to stick through the coil. And here, before I do that, I'm going to tell you that this end over here that's really close, okay, to the negative post right there, that's going to be the side that I'm gonna stick through. I'm gonna stick it through this side to that side over there. The reason for that is because whatever end I stick through, the coil is not gonna get pulled through a lot, and the rest of it is gonna be sitting on this side of the deck. So I'm gonna twist this, and if you don't get it wet, it's gonna start getting big really fast. So you got to stick it through that coil really fast, which I wasn't fast enough. It's really hard to do on camera, I tell you. Yeah, much more respect for Grim Green and all them other guys, People Sardo, and these guys doing builds while on camera. This is my first time attempting it. Okay, where's my tweezers? Get a little bit more ready for this here. And get this as small as I can get it. Alright, there we go. Got it through. I'm just gonna fold a little bit, just get full contact on that coil. Okay? So we're definitely gonna get full contact on that coil. And then because that end right there, okay, it's gonna be outside that top cap when I put it on. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna line it up to the end of that post and cut it right off. Because that's not going to do me any good. So you see how it's directly to the end of that post? That's where you cut it. Just like that. Alright, so let's do the other side. This one is going to be a little bit more challenging because it's the one that I have to coil in through this side. I'm probably not going to be able to do this one on camera, to be honest. But give me a second. I'll try my best, okay? Hold on one second. Alright, maybe. Might be able to do it. Hold on. Alright, got it through. Take your tweezers. Hurry up before it gets big. Bam. Nice coil contact. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we're going to line it up with that post, and we're going to cut it just to the end of that post. Bam, cut it off. Perfect. Now look at that. Just like that. Okay, you got your two ends there. Now, this is what I do. Basically, I just kind of fold it over like this. Okay? And then I make sure it's going to stay inside the cap. Okay, so about that much there. Okay? And then I cut it just underneath the coil. Okay. Just underneath the coil. The reason why I cut it just underneath the coil is because I don't want it to stick out under it. Or over the edge of the decking. If it sticks over the edge of the decking, all it's going to do is make it hard to put that cap back on there. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're just going to fold it over. Stick it underneath that coil. Okay. Right, and we're going to cut it just underneath that coil. Alright. Stick it just underneath that coil. Now, it looks like it might, you know, interfere with that cap, but once you get it wet, you'll be able to kind of like push it like more towards that post there, like that. So it won't be as bad as it looks right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my blueberry here and get this wick nice and wet. Put this top cap on and show you how it vapes. So we're just going to get just enough on this wick so that I can put this cap on. Make sure you put a nice drop directly on that coil. Try to get underneath that cotton that's directly on that decking. Alright. Now that coil is nice and wet. It's not dripping over the edge of the deck. I'll show you how it. There you go. Alright, now that I did that, I'll grab this top cap. Clean it out a little bit. Still got caramel candy in there from yesterday. But they go well together, caramel candy and the blueberry, so I just give it a nice little clean. Not too much, not too crazy. Because I'm just going to fill this. So, cap on there. Alright, I'm going to go back to farther away. So, let me pause this and move. Alright. So, I'll grab that. Is that loose? Hold on. Okay. I think I just got it really. Yeah, I just had it really tight. Okay. So I'll put my usual 12 drops in there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be perfect. Come on, good tip. What's your deal? Alright. Now that's done. Give it a second. And I put them the wicks towards the bottom. You see how it's laying there? The wicks are at the bottom of that top cap. So you're not going to get any leaking, because I put them holes not directly across from one another. So if I did overfill it, it'd be fine. It'd just be saturating the wick right now. Okay, so that's garbage. That's garbage. That can go back in there. Scissors can go back in there. Drill bit can go back in there. Nail clippers can go back in there. Bubble drip back on top. Lighter can go back in there. That's that fluid right there. That's the torch. Find a place for the rest of the stuff. This can go back in there. That's garbage. Need to grab some more of these Q-tips and put them in here. Okay. These can go back in here. There's a longer video. Okay. So what did I had 2, and I need to increase it by 3, I'd say. So it's running at 2 ohms dual coil, running at 4.8. No, actually, you know what? This is blueberry. I run it at 5 lower than what I run the caramel candy, so that would be 4.3. Different juice, different volts. Ooh. Blueberry still kills me. Alright, so that's the build for the SmokTech Octopus RDA with 32 gauge Canthal. They're wrapped on 2mm drill bits. The cap has 2 2mm holes, and running at 2 ohms at 4.3 volts, with blueberry, 20 PG, 80 VG, 18 milligrams of nicotine, 5 extra flavor shops from MBV. Alright, now I'm going to go have fun and mess around with these tridents. So you guys have a good one, and see you next time.